What up, posse near and far, close and at a distance. Good morning, good Friday morning, a fantastic Friday, a fearless Friday. Oh gosh, coming through in the dance. Good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, PT, Martinique, the rest of the world. What up? It is February 12th, 2021. Happy to have you joining us on Good Morning Grenada. Those of you on the GBN, Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, the website www.gbn.gd, GBN TV channel 7, 11 and 20, the folks joining us on the Go To Fets Facebook page, as well as Party Grenada's Facebook page and website. And of course, good morning to the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, Hot 98.5, 98.7. We are all over the place. Anywhere you want to hear or see us, you can do so. We on a lot of platforms. Here we have it like that. Copacetic in 2021. Good morning to the folks joining us across the Caribbean, whichever part of the region you are. Far north is Jamaica, far south is Guyana, far southwest of Grenada as the ABC Islands, and far northeast as Barbados. A spicy Grenadian morning to each and every one of you. It's another good day to have a good day. And to the folks joining us across the rest of the world, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope you will have a good day, are having a good day, have had a good day. Thank you so much for joining us on Good Morning Grenada. Always happy to have you. All right, let's do this. It's time for this morning's word of the day. This morning's word of the day is voracious. Voracious. It's spelled V-O-R-A-C-I-O-U-S. Voracious. It's an adjective which means having a huge appetite or excessively eager. Voracious. It is one of several English words that derive from the Latin verb which means to eat greedily or to devour. It is an ancestor of the word devour and of the ivorous words which describe the diets of various animals. These include carnivorous, herbivorous, omnivorous, as well as graminivorous. This morning's word of the day, voracious, V-O-R-A-C-I-O-U-S. It's an adjective which means having a huge appetite, excessively eager. Examples of the use of the word: a voracious reader, he planned on making it through the novel. Another example of the use of the word: the green tiger is a voracious creature both in the larval stage and when it becomes a perfect insect. Word of the day, voracious, V-O-R-A-C-I-O-U-S, an adjective which means having a huge appetite, excessively eager. That's another way of saying you're greedy. A fancy word for saying you're greedy. Hold on, wait, I'll remember my next word. Our fancy word for saying you're licorice. Word of the day is voracious, V-O-R-A-C-I-O-U-S. It's an adjective meaning having a huge appetite or excessively eager. All right, and as you go about your fantastic Friday, your sploocious Friday, your fearless Friday, the thought of the day is: don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones to rise above them. The thought of the day: don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones to rise above them. As I always say, use every lesson as use every occasion as a lesson. Things that may happen to you, instead of saying, why me? Just look at how you can use that to advance, develop, go further, reach further, get further to where you want to go, where you are currently. So don't always look at it as a stumbling block. Look at it as a stepping stone. So that's the thought of the day. Don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones to rise above them. Let's see what is celebrated today on this fantastic Friday. Today, February 12th, 2021, is the official start of the Chinese New Year. It's the start of the Chinese New Year today. Chinese New Year is the most important holiday for many. It's tied to the Chinese lunar calendar. and the holiday was traditionally a time to honor household and heavenly deities as well as ancestors. It was also a time to bring family together for feasting. With the popular adoption of the Western calendar in 1912, the Chinese joined in celebrating January 1st as New Year's Day. China, however, continues to celebrate Chinese New Year with a traditional greeting. Kong Hai Fat Choi. I tell all you're multilingual. It's the start of the Chinese New Year. We have a few of them among our population, and there are people who like just to celebrate any and everything. This is your opportunity to do so. 2021, this year, it's the year of the ox. The year of the ox. So happy Chinese New Year to those of you who are celebrating, or if you're looking for an occasion to celebrate, use this as the opportunity. The start of the Chinese New Year. All right, it's information time. Let's see. Work with me, computer. All right. So today is Friday, so it was on Wednesday. The government, through the Ministry of Health, announced that Grenada received its first doses of the COVID-19 vaccine, AstraZeneca. And according to a news release from the Government Information Service, the rollout of the vaccination program begins today. This morning, Friday, February 12th. According to the government, the first doses will be administered to several frontline workers. Top government officials identified as advocates of the vaccination program will also be vaccinated. The vaccine program, or the vaccination rollout, is expected to start with a broadcast from 10 a.m. So we are encouraged to tune in to see the first or several frontline workers as well as government officials get vaccinated. The news release did not specify which government officials, but Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell has signaled his intention to take the vaccine, as well as the Minister of Health, the Permanent Secretary, the CMO in the Ministry of Health have also indicated their intention of taking the vaccine. I'm not sure if they will be among the first, but let's tune in at 10 a.m. to see who's getting the vaccine jab. Are they lining up? Let me know. I want to know who taking the vaccine, who not taking the vaccine. I want to know. Anyway, the rollout starts today. We've gotten more doses yesterday as well. Grenada is expected to receive just over 45,000 doses of vaccine, and we've already started to receive that. So let's see what happens over the next few weeks as the world deals with COVID-19. And finally, before we go to the break, this afternoon, the Super 50 Cricket Cup continues. The match is scheduled for 1:30 p.m. and will see the Leeward Islands Hurricanes taking on the Guyana Jaguars. That's the Super 50 cricket match this afternoon, 1:30 p.m. The game will be broadcast live right here on Classic 105.5 or 105.9. So tuning at 1:30 to hear the match between the Leeward Island Hurricanes and the Guyana Jaguars. That's 1:30 today. All right, it is 15 minutes on to 7 o'clock. It's time for the morning edition of news. For those of you on our listening platforms and those of you on our visual platforms, highlights of last evening's newscast. Good morning, Grenada, on a fantastic, fearless Friday. We'll be right back.
Criminal charges may soon be filed in a matter that involves members of the Royal Grenada Police Force and an ambulance driver. Blossom Alexis-Welsh has the details.
The Royal Grenada Police Force says it is setting the record straight about an incident in the early hours of Sunday morning that has taken center stage in the court of public opinion. In Tuesday's newscast, GBN News aired a story from an eyewitness who alleged that the ambulance on an emergency run was denied access and delayed deliberately at a police-manned vehicular checkpoint. A A news release from the RGPF on Wednesday, however, said after preliminary investigations into the video, they have determined that the video is misleading and does not give a true account of the entire encounter. Head of the Community Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, Superintendent Vanny Kerwin, spoke to GBN exclusively on Thursday.
We have conducted our roadblock every night, giving effect to the COVID-19 protocols, but have always an open space in the road for vehicles to pass, because we do expect emergency vehicles would want to traverse. In that particular video, the ambulance went in its first direction, and on its way there were some comments that were made by the occupants of the ambulance having to do with the fact that we were doing our duties and effecting the roadblock. I do not want to say specifically what was said. On the way back, the road was opened. The cones were not inhibiting the ambulance from traversing. The road was open and the ambulance just needed to proceed. But because of the comments that were made before, it seems we get the feeling that the ambulance, the occupants were not happy about the fact that we were doing the roadblock, executing our functions, in support of the COVID-19 regulations. And so they refused to traverse in the part of the road that were opened for traffic to pass. And they went directly to the part of the road that was coned off and demanded that the police remove the cones for them to pass. The police pointed them to the fact that the road is opened and you can proceed as normal, and they refused.
He notes that investigations into the encounter are ongoing, which may result in criminal charges.
They attempted to move the cones, and you can hear in the video that the police officer is saying, if you remove the cone, I am going to arrest you, because the road was not blocked, preventing them from traversing. It's unfortunate that the police and the ambulance driver or the medical profession will have these issues, because we've worked very well together over the years. We support each other over the years, and we work very well with our partners. We work very well with the people who do the same thing that we do, and it was unfortunate that it got to that, but we think it's important to set the record straight so that the persons who have listened to the video will have a balanced view as to what happened. And you don't have to take my word for it. In the coming weeks and days, perhaps there will be a hearing and you will hear exactly what has transpired from both sides. Some person or persons will make a determination who was right and who was wrong, except me.
Blossom Alexis-Welsh, GBN News.
As teachers and public officers continue to fight for the payments of a 4% increase as agreed upon, one of the industrial actions being undertaken is no verbal communication with some students. The mental toll this action may have on students is causing concern with one local professional. Here's Blossom Alexis-Welsh once again with that story.
President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Marvin Andel, says this week some teachers are engaging in a slow and silent protest as they press government to make good on the agreement for the payment of 4% increase to teachers and public officers. According to reports from parents and students, that slow and silent action means some teachers are not verbally communicating with their students, especially in the classroom, instead opting for writing information on the boards and sitting in silence while the children complete the work. Clinical psychologist Dr. Augustine Pantru says while he understands the current industrial climate, he is concerned about the psychological effects this action may have on the children and their mental health.
Students need interaction. In fact, our learning environment is premised on interaction, in answering questions, in articulating questions, in clarification of ideas, and just for the social interaction. So if this is absent in our classroom setting, then students are going to not enjoy optimal learning. And if optimum learning is not present, it therefore means that students are going to feel shortchanged with the interaction and the learning that they are supposed to get from the classroom situation.
Dr. Pantru notes that there is already a lot of anxiety in the education system in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the latest actions are not helping.
Parents are now going to have to resort to different different actions. If their child is going to school and is not getting instruction, they might as well stay at home. But that is going to be something, a logistical piece that the parent will have to work out with their student or with their child, because I don't know if all the schools are operating at the same level, but if it is, then the parent may as well resort to providing alternative opportunities for their child to engage in learning.
GBN News understands that the teachers are expected to participate in a silent protest on Friday outside of normal school hours as they continue to fight for the payment of their 4% salary increase. Blossom Alexis-Welsh, GBN News.
On Thursday, a large portion of illegal substances were destroyed in a blaze set by the police. Rina Pear has the details.
On Thursday, members of the Royal Grenada Police Force destroyed a street value of over $1 million of marijuana and $7,000 in cocaine. The drug quantity was seized by officers of the St. David and Grenville district over a period of time and was destroyed at the Pearls Airstrip in St. Andrew. Head of the Community Relations Department of the RGPF, Superintendent Vanny Cohen, gave more details on the operation.
So from St. David's, we have had 2,515 trees ranging between 1 to 10 feet, and the street value for that amount is $110,451.60. We have also had 546 wrap portions valued at $2,730, and in addition to that, there were 405 pongs, 9.72 ounces, value $919,917.80, and there was a quantity of 2 ounces of crack cocaine that would value $7,615.44. So from the St. David's police station, the street value of the drugs that were destroyed this morning was $1,040,714.84. From the Grenville police station, there were 200 pounds of cannabis, marijuana, with a street value of $453,600, and 2 ounces of cocaine, value of $5,680. Cumulative cost for Grenville is $459,280. So combining what came from St. David's and Grenville, there was a cumulative cost of the drugs that were destroyed today of $1,499,994.84.
Cohen says the burning of the drugs was under the supervision of high-ranking officers and a magistrate judge.
And the magistrate were there to witness the burning, the number of senior police officers that were there. And as usual, we wait from start to finish to make sure that everything was consumed before we left the site.
For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
As Grenada welcomes the first shipment of the AstraZeneca vaccine on Thursday afternoon, with the exception of receiving over 40,000 doses in the coming weeks, many Grenadians are sharing their thoughts on whether they are willing to take the jab. Rina Pear combed the streets of Grenville to bring you this report.
Over the past few months, Grenadians have been very vocal on the various COVID-19 vaccines that are now being issued in different parts of the world. This topic has plagued many social media platforms, citing the medical effects and its effectiveness. On Thursday, Grenada welcomed a shipment of 1,000 doses of AstraZeneca, with the aim of rolling out the vaccination process by next week, starting with frontline workers. GBN sought to find out what is the mindset of the public now that the COVID-19 vaccine is at everyone's doorstep.
I find them thing is a money-making thing. They are the thing planned and they orchestrate the thing properly. So I would take that vaccine. We all have to dead. And if I take it, I go. If I won't take it, I go there. If I don't take it, and then that's my mentality. That's my belief.
Personally, I don't choose a vaccine. I can see some videos, man talking that kind of language and thing, the vaccine. I mean, you don't want 100%, So, personally, I wouldn't take the vaccine. I good. I'll drink bush tea and spice and thing.
I think that it is a good initiative, and it would help prevent us from getting serious disease. So I would take it.
Well, I think vaccine is a good thing because if you look at, for instance, polio and tetanus and those things, it's vaccine that prevent them. So with trial and error, you would get there. So I definitely would take it.
Oh yes, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. We're definitely sure about it. Yeah, there are a lot of research has been done in it. There is no problem.
For me, I don't think I would take it. Other people take it, like the Prime Minister who take it and they're okay, they can go ahead.
I will if it's available to me. Yeah, I don't have any qualms or doubts about it because so many millions of people have taken it and we only had a few incidents. But I give it 100%.
Yeah, people talk about the vaccine, they say it was so nice. I won't take it.
While these individuals clearly stated where they stand as it relates to taking the jab, others were still unsure.
I don't know what I will do yet, but if I had to take it, if I must take it, I would take it. But right for now, I stay neutral.
The point about it is that they're not too sure if the vaccine working. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to take it, right?
I never heard any good information about it. I'll consider it.
I'm still thinking about it. I still have to think about it. There's still a lot that people don't know. There's still a lot of questions, even about how vaccines are actually made itself. I'm not an expert, so I need to rely on information before I make a decision.
Grenada is expected to receive 6,000 doses of the vaccines on Thursday and over 40,000 over the coming weeks. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
Officers attached to the Criminal Investigation Department, Grenville Police Station, arrested and charged a Mount Horn resident for robbery with violence, causing harm, possession of a firearm, and failing to remain confined to a place of residence. 22-year-old Daniel Williams received these charges after he was reportedly involved in an alleged robbery that occurred last week Friday at La Fosse St. Andrew, while the victim was walking along the said roadway. Williams appeared at the Grenville Magistrates Court on Wednesday and was remanded to the Richmond Hill Prison. He will reappear in court next Monday. Grenada Electricity Services, GrenLec, has advised that a delay in its shipment of streetlights and replacement parts is hindering installation and repairs. The company says the delay in shipment, which should have been received last November, has come about because of supply chain challenges due to the COVID-19 pandemic. GrenLec says, however, recognizing the impact on customers, the company is exploring other cost-effective options for supply. The lone electricity supplier anticipates that it will receive a shipment of streetlights this month, allowing for the installation and repair process to continue. In the meantime, customers are encouraged to report streetlight faults to the company's 24-hour hotline on 237. The government of Grenada has stated that the need to invest in renewable energy sources was a key player in the events which led to the repurchase of GrenLec shares from WRB. Minister for Renewable Energy and the Environment, Senator Simon Steele, says the government is committed to increase GrenLec's renewable energy capabilities. Since the repurchasing of the GrenLec shares from WRB by the government of Grenada, there have been talks by government officials of the implementation of renewable energy solutions to benefit the environment and reduce Grenada's reliance on polluting fossil fuels. Minister for Climate Resilience and the Environment, Senator Simon Steele, said WRB failed to take measures to invest in renewable energy when the opportunity presented itself with the failure of the company's diesel generators.
This should have been the ideal opportunity for GrenLec, if they were committed to investing in renewable energy, to start that transition period. You know that one of your generators is coming to the end of its natural life. You're having problems with it. It's to start putting plans in place for its replacement with renewables. But the action they took was to actually source a replacement diesel generator, a dirty, highly polluting, expensive to run generator.
He said the failure of WRB to transition to renewables has left the island with a renewable energy penetration of just over 1% and high energy costs.
Based on the share purchase agreement that we had, this onerous, this offensive agreement that we signed on to in 1994, which enshrined this 80-year monopoly in an agreement that was one-sided, that's resulted in Grenada having some of the highest electricity rates, not just in the Caribbean, but globally.
Senator Steele said the share repurchase has enabled the government to think long-term, and the government is currently working with the international community to see what will be required to make the transition to renewable energy.
UN Environment are providing us with that support. They have, and other international partners have been working very closely with us. They understand the barriers that we faced with the WRB ownership issue, but see the potential for Grenada. We will know in the coming weeks the output of that study, which will give us an idea, as I said, of technically what is required, how much it's going to cost, and what the next steps are.
The independent tradition of cleaning and decorating communities in the national colors has become a long-standing practice for Grenadians. However, this year, the tradition was also affected by the impacts of the global pandemic. First catching our attention on Facebook, there was at least one bright spark for the festive and community-oriented tradition as one part of River Sally came alive in the national colors of red, green, and gold. While on tour of the island on Independence Day, GBN's Gerard Joseph visited the area to capture the essence and beauty of the decorations.
It is usually a normal community activity in the village of River Sally in St. Patrick, in which residents come out to clean and decorate various areas for independence. One of the residents who lead the charge is Pastor Dave King.
No, we haven't done any this year. We didn't go that far this year. I think there are a number of challenges that we face. One, they were talking about people coming together, the clustering, because normally what we will do every year, we would clean the entire community, we'll call the community. Once we call a work day, people will come out and we would together just work in cleaning and painting and so on.
Pastor King says this year they were only able to decorate one street in the community, which he says is normally decorated by the painted bamboo and the Grenada flag. A painted bunch of bananas took the center stage on social media, along with an old fridge painted in national colors and in the design of the flag. The old fridge had the various produce and fruits found in farms and lush lands atop, and even more surprises within, which demonstrated the abundance of spices and fertile vegetation. The village activist tells GBN the pandemic has starred the events normally organized by the community, as they played by ear as to whether any activity can be hosted.
We're just watching. I think it's probably in our mind really, but as to the reality of it, we're still looking at what will happen, because even though we have been reduced to one active case on the island, but you are aware that it could just go down today and tomorrow you can have that rising again.
Pastor King says they are looking forward to rekindling the tradition fully in 2022 as the nation nears its 50th anniversary of independence. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
And now we turn our attention to what viewers and listeners are saying in tonight's Social Buzz. Let's take a look around the social media platforms. This is Social Buzz, where we shine a light on the thoughts and concerns of our online audience. During his address in the annual Independence celebrations, Prime Minister Keith Mitchell proposed the creation of a social fund which will be used to help the most vulnerable in our society.
Contributing a portion far above anyone else of my salary every month to help those in need. And I'll be encouraging my cabinet colleagues to do the same. Similarly, I would be encouraging everyone who's able to make a contribution to do so. sisters and brothers, we are not going to Parliament to mandate anything. Our conscience should be our mandate.
Tonight, we listen to the opinions of our online and listening audience of the Good Morning Grenada radio program, who shared what they think about the proposal.
Where would this funds come from? Who would pay the fund, and how long would this fund be paid for? By whom? Ambitious? I don't see it working. I will not contribute to that fund. Period.
Total rubbish, lack of vision. Where is the $25 million we borrowed from the World Bank? So many people unemployed. How will they contribute?
And my thing is, he should take the money from the briefcase and share it out.
Everybody grade that money now. Everybody's in trouble. And tell him we want the oil money. The oil money and the and tell Sheldon got to pay back the money. That will go a long way.
The whole idea of this not being taken to the Parliament and made into law tells you that is a slush fund. Something that is prone to corruption, and therefore it should never ever take place.
You know, so I think that the government should rethink, or the Prime Minister, because it is his idea, should rethink and divert the money that comes from the consolidated fund for the constituency branches. Put that $10,000 or $15,000 back into that fund and ease the burden of the Grenadian people.
All what I have to say, don't go there.
That's it for tonight's Social Buzz. If you would like to share your thoughts and concerns, comment on GBN's Facebook page. From the thought process to the visual impact, it's time to take a peek through the GBN eyesore lens.
Tonight's eyesore submission once again brings Grenada's independence celebrations to the fore. Our eyesore reporter submitted photos of the designer independence displays at Grenlec, which were designed based on the theme, United We Stand. This theme is based on one of 4 messages of hope Grenlec developed in 2020 in response to COVID-19 and was adapted for the independence displays because it evokes a spirit of togetherness, achievement, purpose, and resilience. The designs were displayed at Grenlec's 4 locations: Carriacou, Bruce Street Mall, Grandance, and Grenville. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platform.
Preserving the Creole language in Grenada is the intention of the Grenada Creole Society, and the plan has gotten the support of the Ministry of Education. Chrislina John has more in this report.
A draft national cultural policy was developed as a result of a challenge put forward by the Creole Society to have the Ministry of Education's involvement in language introduction in schools. 2 ministries have so far shown interest, that of the Ministries of Culture and Education. That's according to Dr. Margaret Joan Joseph, author of the book Untying the Ancestors' Tongue, who held a virtual official launch of the book on Wednesday.
Role of the book. The book is furtherance of the mission of the Grenada Creole Society. The society was founded in 2009 in a community response to the near disappearance of our patois or Creole French. The stated mission of this group: to learn, teach, research, document, preserve, and promote the endangered Creole French language in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. Here is a very valued letter from the Ministry of Education, and at the end of it, the ministry expresses its willingness to cooperate with the Grenada Creole Society in the endeavor to promote the patois language.
Dr. Joseph says this book being used as reference for SBAs, as it also offers a link to video tutors.
Is that Grenadians will see themselves as the beneficiaries by heritage of a valid and wonderful Creole language and culture that is second to none and is shared by other countries in these lesser Antilles of the Caribbean. Our mission statement, already referred to, and in addition, The society would be involved in learning and teaching of literacy in the Creole language and will also initiate, engage in, and support activities that promote pride and participation in the Creole culture.
Of the editors, Dr. Nicole Philip Dow, in congratulating Dr. Joseph on this accomplishment, views the book as a comprehensive learning tool that should be embraced.
It was almost a secret, but now to untie it and to reveal it is extremely important. For us, yes, but more so for the younger generation. And the way the book is written is extremely user-friendly. Looking at the historical side of it as well, more of the mechanics of it, more than the linguistic part of it. But I think it is an excellent tool, and I'm very hopeful that this tool can be used in schools. It's something that I would really like the Ministry of Education to take on board.
Another of the book's editor is Jill Patterson.
And the Creole Society and Dr. Joseph just really putting in this installment of our Creole language. It really is supporting our local and indigenous knowledge. And it is also a mark of progress, and it is just setting the foundation for more Creoles to be documented and Creoles to be preserved.
Kristalina John, GBN News.
Every action we take impacts the lives of others around us. The Grenada Community Partnership Initiative, GCPI, has been working with Grenadian organizations to impact communities directly. Giving back to communities we serve is fundamental to the way we do business. And every year, more lives are touched across Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. In education, sports, health, infrastructure, social services, and beyond.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home, and your card through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including Financial Literacy Quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso Program, Junior Cooperatives in Secondary Schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC Grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
Do you know what time it is? You guessed right, it's detox time again. At Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. Purchase our 7-day cleansing pack for only $500. Includes everything you need for a complete total body cleanse. Cleanse your blood, kidney, liver, and colon. This cleanse will help you lighten up and get rid of the excess. Also available are our special product Detox Combo Pack for only $100. Try our single detox products starting from $40. Check us out now. Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area, or call us on 231-6642, 449-7753, or 418-7115. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. Detox, your way to health.
Now we can stay safe while at the same time reducing our budget to maintain a clean and safe environment at our home, school, office, church, or even on the bus. Fortune Foods has gone a long way to source premium products that are at least 30 to 50% less than other brands. That's right, 30 to 50% cheaper than other brands. We have a multi-purpose 80% strength liquid sanitizer for cleaning surfaces that is also safe on hands, as well as 70 to 75% gel sanitizers available in 1 gallon and smaller sizes. Plus, when you buy in bulk, you save even more. Right now, every dollar counts. Be wise. Sanitize with Fortune Foods' range of sanitizing products.
Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe, St. George's. Telephone 435-2247.
Imagine your day without having to wait in line, without having to write at every store, without touching the pen everyone else used, having your info exposed to everyone. Sounds great, huh? Well, it's possible. Here is Teta. With Teta, you download once, register once, and just scan to check in everywhere. No hassle, no forms, no hold up. Simple and easy. Teta lets you explore, discover new places, new products, and new experiences. What are you waiting for? Get Teta for free from your app store today and enjoy contactless convenience.
How going on, boy? Hey, good old things. Hey, they easy? Yeah. Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day. Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service. Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy. Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Feel good facts. Avoid the most common causes of spreading the flu. Cover your coughs and sneezes with a tissue, dispose of it straight away, and either wash your hands or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
GBN Television News at 7, a pulse on all things Grenadian. Look out for our new features through expanded synergies with our media partners in Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Trinidad, and beyond. Capturing the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Credible, informative. Thank you for making us number one. News at 7, live, Monday to Friday on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11. K105.5 and 105.9, Hot 98.5 and 98.7, GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel, and www.gbn.gd. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
Feel good facts. Help prevent cold and flu by washing your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. That's the time it takes to remove most germs. No soap and water? No worries when you've got alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. Happy to have you. It is 21 and a half minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Those of you just joining us, happy to have you. Those of you who stuck with us, thank you for your patience. It's Friday, which means it's time for our local artists to take center stage in the showroom. This morning, I have two of our talented, trying not to grin as wide. We have two of our talented artists, musicians, right here joining us in the showroom. Tamara Songbird St. Bernard and Jonathan Francis. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, good morning.
Bless up all your whole self. Happy to have both of you joining us this morning. I'm trying not to blush because this is interviews that I've been hoping to do. So I'm happy that I finally get to do them. So thank you so much for accommodating this morning.
Thank you for having us.
It's
a pleasure to be here.
And appreciate it. It's Valentine's weekend, and when I think of love, you were two of the first artists to come to mind because of the songs that you've produced. So I'm going to start with Tamara. Ladies first, Jonathan. Ladies first. I'm going to start with Tamara. Let's first of all look back at your entry into music. How long you've been doing this, and what got you involved into music in Grenada. And you're not involved in soca like most other people. You're doing it differently. How you got involved?
You know, the household I grew up in kind of influenced my choice of music, because my dad always listened a lot of reggae, and I went to church often, so it was reggae and gospel. And in the church I used to attend, we used to love what they call gospel reggae. So reggae was always very instrumental in my life. And since I discovered I could sing, which was at a very young age, I always just wanted to sing gospel or reggae. And that has stuck to this day. I just think that what I want to translate in my music, reggae is the best genre to do that. So I decided, okay, reggae has that vibe that matches your energy. It's the perfect avenue to get people feeling good and listening, and it's just the perfect genre to display and translate love and positivity and consciousness. So that is why I chose reggae instead of running up and down on the stage singing soca, because we all know I have two left and that wouldn't work.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm telling you. So I didn't choose music, it chose me, and I'm just here fulfilling the purpose.
You discovered you can sing at a young age, but when did you get your break? When was it that people started to notice, wait now, that girl could sing?
People knew I could sing since I was in my teens, because I really don't want to give up my age. I look really young and things.
I agree with you, girl.
But people discovered I could sing in my teens. But back then, social media wasn't as prevalent as it is now. So it was quite more difficult to kind of make yourself seen and heard the right way. So when I was early 20s is when I started doing most stage shows. I think somewhat in my teens, I ended up doing Tempo when Tempo came here. I hosted the Downtown Island as well as did the concert they have. I think it was Turns 2 or somewhere thereabout. And then in my teens, that's when Judah and I linked up and we formed, when I was in my 20s, sorry. And that's when we formed Spice Rock, and that's when we were doing most stage shows. But it's been a beautiful journey. And here I am now, still persevering, still going at it.
Amen, and keep it up because you have more to give, I'm sure. Jonathan, let me come to you now. Your entry into music, when did it start? And as I asked Tamara, when did it occur to everybody else that, wait now, Jonathan has some pipes? I'll tell you when I realized, but you give me your story.
Well, I grew up in a household that was, I could say, very strict. So we didn't have much access to much of the alternative music style. So I remember my sister used to come home from school and try to teach me songs, but I used to call that segment the LLB segment, the Last Licks and Blows segment. So I used to get some last licks and blows to learn songs, to get the songs right. If I don't get it right, it's a problem. So that's how I started learning songs, and then
you know, my parents used to be like, you should sing at church. That time I was about 5 years old. Go and sing. Why worry when you can pray, you know? And that was the first song I went and sing. And then people was like, wow, we could really sing. But, you know, over the years, I've been more sheltered in terms of, you know, being involved in stuff. My parents would more be like, you know, we don't want you to go there and do this, that, and the other. But, you know, eventually things have a way of just pulling you in. And then I remember doing Grenada Music Festival. That's when I first met Tamara in 2016, you know, and a lot of other singers who have influenced, you know, the elevation of me just being interested in different genres and growing as an artist. And, you know, just want to big up Tamara one time, you know, Nikoya and Laura Lisa, my bestie. We bestie, you know. So, yes, you know, so it has been a number of different experiences. I remember Gospel Challenge I took part in. And then finally, I got to do Grenada Music Festival as a solo artist. So, you know, a lot of these experiences have helped to groom me as an artist, you know, in terms of what I would like to do and hear and not limit myself to be.
Amen.
Amen. Well, I've seen you in events and I've seen you in shows and I realized, yeah, man, he could sing. But it wasn't until Palm Tree Corner Christmas 2019 that note in the end when you gone back up by this so I say, but what is this? Hold on, let me cue it up. Hold on there.
That is what
you understand. I said, but wait, I know the man could sing, but like he dropping it hard for the Christmas. Yeah. Bless up all your wholesale. So you both do genres outside of the usual soca that most artists in Grenada do. Do you have hopes, plans, maybe thinking about it, getting into, if not the full power soca, but groove?
So the thing is, when I was at Spice Rock, I just remembered we did 2 soca songs. One called Bubble by Spice Rock. So if you type in YouTube, you'll see Spice Rock Bubble, and then you're gonna see Jab Jab Baby, which is me and Jasmine, aka Backpack Girl, aka Mint.
Yeah.
And we tried it. So Blossom, I know that I'm not going to do it again.
Not even a groovy, not even a...
I tell you,
it's not for you.
It's just, I think sometimes people want you to try everything, you know, just to be more versatile. But at times you have to learn restraint. Mm-hmm. And what just isn't for you is what you shouldn't dabble in. And I think soca just isn't for me.
I love that. I love it.
Well, I think that I might try groovy maybe once. Well, I'm on a song with Blacker Dan, so I got a feel of, you know, he allowed me to be myself and reign within the song however I chose to do it. You know, so I appreciated that part. So that has me a bit interested into maybe trying a song and seeing, you know, what that's like. But if I'm doing it, I'd do it right. So, you know.
I like that.
You don't have to wait for it already.
A week. So the creative process to come up with these. And one of the things that I love about both of you is that you don't remix known songs. You come through with original songs. Jonathan, you came out with a Christmas song. Now you've come out with the love till the morning time.
Yes.
I feel what you know about that, eh?
Tamara, you have a lot of original songs. I Got You, Jab Battle. How is the creative process to come up with these songs? What is the thought process that goes into it? The time frame that goes into it? Do you sit down in a corner, or is it that it comes to you in your sleep and you get up with pen and paper?
No. Well, you see, that's why I've been so vocal about this curfew situation on Facebook, yeah? Because I use my inspiration time is between 11 and 1 o'clock in the morning. And that's where I position myself on the beach with either headphones or the music playing through the Bluetooth in the van, and I write. Like, that gives me inspiration. The beach, the waves crashing, it, as cliche as it sounds, is the truth. And, you know, just being away from a lot of distractions. Because writing for me is such a process. A 2-syllable word would not bounce the way a 3-syllable word would bounce. And now I have to think about a 3-syllable word that means the same as what I'm trying to say, and then use it there and hope that it works. It's such a tedious process for me, because I'm so intricate and so very detailed with all the lyrics and the position of the lyrics. I want the emotion of the rhythm, because every single rhythm or instrumental has an emotion. So I always want the lyrics to match the emotion of the rhythm or the instrumental. So it's a process for me. And I've been doing it, I must say, but I would love to be a little bit more free. If anybody's listening and can help me.
Yes, thanks.
Free in what sense?
Drop the curfew.
Minister, Prime Minister Tamara wants to be free to write, so ease us up with the curfew a little bit more. Well, it's starting from 4 a.m., so maybe you should change your creative times to Juve morning hours.
Gosh.
I went bed nice, you know.
Tell her again.
Jonathan,
tell me about your creative process. Yes, go ahead.
Right, so my creative processes, they vary. I've kind of learned to like try and hone like my creative process a little more, but I'm trying to be less lazy in terms of writing, you know, because if I sit down to write something, I'm gonna write. Like the Christmas song, that was like about 15 minutes after I had the dun da da dun in my head for like the day. I was like, all right, I have to write something on this, and you know, till the morning time didn't take that long either. But you know, I'm trying to live life and experience things so that I can write more truthfully. But right now I'm writing in a space of love, because you know I'm a lover boy, but and I love, and you know I'm a loving person, you know, so
that you are.
Yeah, so it's just about me experiencing other things outside the realm of love, you know. I just want to give you all just love all the time. I want to give you all, you know, heartbreak.
I was about to ask,
you know, social issues that yeah. Well,
so if those two songs, the Christmas and Till the Morning, took you short time, what's the longest you've ever taken to write a song?
The longest I've ever taken. Right now, someone sent me a rhythm, and I wrote the first vote. I wrote everything else. I thought I wrote what was the chorus. But when I sent it to the person was like, nah, this don't hold me like that yet. So I had to go back to the drawing board. And right now, I think I found something, but I'm afraid to send it because I don't want to go back to the drawing board again.
You're going to have to do it sometime. Tamara, what about you? What's the shortest and longest you've taken to write a song?
The shortest time, I have several short times. Let's say 5 minutes, maybe.
And the longest?
The longest, I feel I take about 2 weeks to write a song already now. Like Johnny say, I scrap the song. I scrap it. I write 2 lines, I scrap it. I write the verse, I didn't like it, I scrapped it. I say, okay, let me sleep on it, slept on it, woke up with some different lyrics, didn't like it again, scrap it. And I was like, you know what? At the right time, the lyrics go box me, then I just put it down. 2 weeks after, slap me in my face. Boom. I write the whole song.
See that? Yeah. And most time for me,
go ahead.
I try to focus on like getting a hook first, so that I could have something that could intrigue people and get them in, and then I could work on building the storyline around that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking tips. I'm coming through that song. I'm writing a song just now. Give me by the end of the weekend. I'll hit all of it. One of the things I admire about Grenadian artists is the camaraderie. And everybody, in most cases, appears to be friends with everybody. The collaboration on projects, liming together. Tell me about the collaboration with not just our musicians, but our producers. We have a number of people with studios. And how does that help you with your dreams in the music business?
So there's several producers I want to pick up. Eugene, for the Proper Things Rhythm. That rhythm was magnificent. And then you have Addy Gunn. Addy Gunn and I have been working together for a lot of years. So big up Addy Gunn and his whole self. The chemistry with producers, it's so important to have that chemistry because remember, you're around this person, you have to emote, you have to be yourself, you have to be comfortable. So you must have that good chemistry and good energy with your producers. Also Sandman. Sandman is a very dear friend of mine. And I feel Dita, we all love Dita. Dita is such a vibe.
Yeah.
Such a vibe.
Definitely.
And Keen produced most of the songs on my EP, which would be dropping soon, by the way. And and Keen is just a boss musician and a producer, and I'm so proud to see him step out of being just a musician, but now into producing music because he's super talented. So that chemistry with producers is necessary because they play an important part in the final production of the song. And I must say that most producers and I, we have that good rapport. Well, not most, all. I don't know anybody who I have so-called beef with, you know. So it's just a love and just a vibe with all the producers. Pick up yourself, all it. With my rusty morning voice.
Jonathan, what about you?
Yeah, big up to all the producers and them who be, even though you're not working with me, you're working with my friends, and I could see the music y'all making that is touching people, is touching me, is giving me a vibe, so I appreciate them. Well, you know, detail like Tamara said. Want to big up Povin Hood as well, and Eugene Gittins, who I worked on till the morning time with. You know, yeah.
All right. Akeem just sent me a note on the WhatsApp to say, bless up my brethren and my sister. So Akeem sends good morning wishes to both of you.
Oh, good morning.
Big up to Akeem.
Good morning, King. Good morning.
So let's...
I don't even know. Listen, just to interject just a little. Akeem is an artist, yes, but he's also a producer, and I think he's growing even more as a producer. So
yes,
that's somebody to look out for coming up, not only as an artist, because I think he's done so much as an artist, coming up as a producer. The boy has some ideas.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because my intention is to invite him on showroom soon time. So I keep look out for me to link you up soon time. Let's take a break, and then when we come back, both Songbird and Jonathan will sing us a song as we celebrate Valentine's weekend. If all you know how excited for the next segment on the next side of the break. This is the showroom on Good Morning Grenada. We'll be right back.
Do you know what time it is? You guessed right, it's detox time again. At Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. Purchase our 7-day cleansing pack for only $500. Includes everything you need for a complete total body cleanse. Cleanse your blood, kidney, liver, and colon. This cleanse will help you lighten up and get rid of the excess. Also available are our special product detox combo pack for only $100. Try our single detox products starting from $40. Check us out now. Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area, or call us on 231-6642, 449-7753, or 418-7115. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. Detox, your way to health.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Get Ruby Gas. Get cooking. Ruby Gas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Ruby Gas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100 pound cylinders. Ruby Gas LPG, clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Ruby Gas?
Get Ruby's, get going.
The following are a list of food items to have on hand amidst COVID-19. Perishables like vegetables, fruits, provisions, and eggs. You are advised to stock perishable items to last up to 2 weeks. Non-perishable items including dry goods like cereals, flour, cornmeal, oats, rice, pasta, nuts, and nut butters like peanut butter, crackers, canned or frozen meats, ready-to-eat canned meats, powdered or canned milk, dried peas and beans, canned fruits in natural juices, 100% canned fruit juices, and canned vegetables. You can stock non-perishable food items to last up to 1 month. Store bottled or clean drinking water, 1 gallon or more per day per person. If you suffer from a medical condition, have prescribed medications on hand. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council as we battle COVID-19.
Grenada's Chief Medical Officer has ordered that all confirmed positive COVID-19 individuals, their contacts, and members of their household must remain in quarantine or isolation for 14 days. Anyone who fails to comply with this order will be in breach of the Public Health COVID-19 Regulations 2020 and is guilty of an offense. Upon summary conviction, that person will be liable to a penalty of up to $10,000. A message from the Ministry of Health.
Welcome back to the showroom on Good Morning Grenada. I have 2 local artists with me, Tamara Songbird St. Bernard and Jonathan Francis. At this point in the program, they're going to be singing for us. As I repeat, I try not to grin. Where we starting? Who's starting? Who want to start with the morning voice? Don't all this giving all the stress there. Who's starting? Jonathan, Tamara, go start. The eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
On the ladies first, you know.
All right, Tamara, you're up. And this song is... If I go to sing there, I'll hurt all the feelings when I come through with the talent.
I feel it.
For me. So, Tamara, you're going to be doing I Got You, yes?
Oh.
Yes, all right. So, let me go.
In my morning voice.
In your morning voice.
Oh, you want me to play it here, right? Somebody again, Grenada. This one's dedicated to my lover, baby. It's all for you. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I wonder how I'm so lucky to be your girl. Hey, if the weather is gray and cloudy, you come and brighten up my world, baby. And even though it starts to rain, you smile and I'm good again. Nothing can come between us, the we share. Oh no. The love we have will never die. To the red bunny to your cloud, oh baby. Everything that you need because I've got you. And you got me, yes, you got me. 100%, baby, I've got you. And you got me. Ooh. Listen, baby.
There are times when you wanna be a man and won't say what's on your mind. No matter what you got going on, you still manage to smile. Woo! I'll be right by your side, 'cause I've got you. And you got me, baby. I've got you. And you got me, yes, you got me. Oh. It's been 10 years going strong, and we've weathered every storm. Through the ups and downs, the in and outs, I held on to your arms. I won't give up on you, and you won't give up on me. Our happy ending to the day we met, until eternity. And listen, even though it starts to rain, you smile and I'm good again. Nothing can come between the love we share. Oh no 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 no. The love we have will never die. Baby, I'll make everything that you need, because I've got you. And you got me, baby, baby, baby. I've got you, I've got you, I've got you. Oh yeah, I've got you. You got me, baby, 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 baby. Oh yes, I've got you.
Morning voice where? Morning voice where? Well, me don't know which morning voice. Bless up your horse. Jonathan, let me see. You're wrong. You see what are your cause now? Let me go. Jonathan Francis, another one of my favorites, fitting this time of the year till the morning time.
Yeah, run it. Whoa, yeah.
When you're looking at my eyes, I get that warm feeling. I feel it in my bones. You got a beautiful heart. You look so appealing from your head to your toes. When you smile at me, I feel so assured. Yes, girl, I would hold you in my arms and never let go. I do. I wanna love you till the morning time. Yeah, love you. I wanna love you, baby, so you know you're mine. So you know you're mine. You don't even need no makeup. You can always take up all of my time. And even though we shake up, we will never break up. We put our hearts on the line. But baby girl, I love waking up next to you. I put a ring on your finger. I'm gonna marry you. I do, I do, I do, I do. I wanna love you till the morning time. Yeah, love you. I wanna love you, baby, so you know you're mine. Listen, when my darkest days surround me, I just know you're by my side. I never feel lonely when I feel your love inside. I do. I wanna love you till the morning time. Yeah, love you. I wanna love you, baby, so you know you're mine. so you know you're in da 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 da.
Listen to me, the talent ripe. Watch. All you got to know. And all you telling me all your morning voice problems. Cha. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Both of you. Two of my favorite songs. Bless up all your whole self.
Bless up to you.
Thank you very much. Where would you both like to... What's next, a matter of fact? What's next for Tamara and Jonathan?
Lots. The EP is going to be released soon. It's called The Conversation, so you can look out for that. And it's me having a conversation with every single listener. So you don't want to miss a song on that EP. You need to purchase it as soon as it comes out. Remember, it's called The Conversation. So buy it. Let's sit down, have a conversation. If it's about heartbreak, if it's about consciousness, it's about love, anything that you may be feeling, that I know you may be feeling, what you know that I know, I will put in a song. So let's have a conversation. So there's lots more music coming. There's music videos coming. There's singles coming. So there's a single I'm working on called Queen, and it speaks about us, Blossom, us, we beautiful melanated queens, and how we should treat ourselves and how we should fix each other's crown. It's called Queen, and it's for us. So that's a single that's going to be released soon. There's lots.
And trust me, it will be steamy, you know, Tamara.
Steamy.
That will be steamy. Steamy Friday.
Jonathan, what's next for you?
Right, so from me, you can expect I have a collab with Laura Lisa that's coming soon, you know, so you can expect that it's going to be something different, as well as a video for that as well. So, you know, we're getting things in the work. I'm working as well on some more music with some good feels for you guys, so you can look out for that. Definitely 2021 is going to be one that you're going to have to turn your head and look at your Grenadian artists, because we have it going on.
I fight, Jonathan, I fight. I always believe we should start to promote local before we look anywhere else, because not just because it's local, but because we're talented. We are a talented group of people, and we really need to continue to expose each other and showcase what we have here on 473 on this little rock. So I want to thank you both for passing through the showroom this morning. Appreciate it. Bless up all your whole self. Tamara, you have a date for the EP and where it may be available?
I don't have a date for it. What happened? We're in February, so I would want to say late March for the EP. Let me just consult with my manager. So he said, he had
a manager.
He said April. He said April.
All right.
You know, we want to do it right, and we want to kind of have it in a professional setting where we could have a launch and have some of my friends come and perform as well. So they get exclusive. Whoever attends the event gets exclusive listening rights to my friends' new music as well as my new music, and we're going to have a good time. I don't know.
Love that.
I love it too. Exactly. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Tamara, tell your manager I said a bright and prosperous Friday morning.
A bright and prosperous
Thank you guys so much. Looking forward to more great things from you both and all our local artists. Bless up all your whole self.
Oh, blessings, Grenada, and blessings, Blossom.
Blessings. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Have yourselves a good day.
All right.
Yes, you too.
All right. We full up our talent. I repeat, we full up our talent. Two of our talented artists, Songbird and Jonathan. Thank them both for stopping by. Always happy when I can give them the platform that they need. And you can look forward to local artists stopping by the showroom every Friday. I'm trying my best to ensure that we have at least one artist on the showroom every Friday. Right here on Good Morning Grenada, because I really feel they need the platform to continue to showcase what they have. And like I said, it's not just going to be musicians. All our artists, whether they're painters, whether they make crafts with their hands, whatever talent that they have, I will try my best to showcase them on the showroom. Grenada 473. If you need to, or if you want to get exposure, whatever talent that you have and you want to be a part of the showroom, hit me up on the WhatsApp. It's 435-2041. Drop me a note, let me know your talent, and we'll arrange to get you in the showroom. This is your platform. I'm here to give you the platform, and I'm trying my very best to do that for 2021. The WhatsApp, 435-2041. The showroom. Let me know your talent. Let me know if you want to, when you want to stop by. Not if, when you want to stop by. So thanks once again to Songbird and Jonathan for stopping by the showroom. And that's the end of Good Morning Grenada for the morning for today. I appreciate you guys tuning in every day. Always appreciate it. Have yourselves a safe and productive Friday. We're getting ready for the morning. We're getting ready for the 8 a.m. newscast of the BBC. Will be broadcast on Classic 105 and on GBN TV. Have yourselves a good one. And remember, coming up at 10 a.m., government will be broadcasting the very first jabs of the COVID-19 vaccine. Grenada received its first doses of the vaccine Wednesday. We got 1,000 doses. Yesterday we got a few. I can't remember the exact number, but nevertheless the rollout starts today. The first doses will be administered to several frontline workers as well as top government officials identified as advocates of the vaccination program. It takes place at 10 a.m. So let's see who's going to get the jab. Have yourselves a safe and productive Friday. Bye everybody. Bye.
Waking up next to you, I put a ring on your finger. I'm gonna marry